Okay, so this is losers round 2. KyleDavid versus Lugia. It's a best of 4 as usual. KyleDavid's bans are Hex, Bowling and Darts, and Lugia's are Shogi, 6-ball and Hex. And we're going to get started with the first one now. One skip available, by the way, which is number 36, which I believe is...
Toy tennis.
Yes, toy tennis. So you can skip it if you
want. Do you want to play it?
I'll play.
Okay. And it's a 3-game match?
It's 2 set. Yeah, 2-game match.
Oh, okay.
I should probably get the rules up as well. Hey John, what's up? You can get 3 clubs now, by the way, as well, if you're looking for that. Okay, so first game is toy tennis in this set, and yeah, so obviously a pretty basic game here. You got smashes there coming from as we know, this is blue is Lugia's perspective, and we've got red is KyleDavid on our screen going for the lob shot, but then obviously after that you get a pretty strong smash, but it's able to be returned. Another lob shot, and that's a good smash up close to the net there, bringing it to 15-all. Let me get the music up as well. Okay, so the first set went to Lugia. Going into the second game now, though. It was a good rally there. KyleDavid taking the point, though. Okay. I think he's had to go on a break for a sec. Oh, there he is. And KyleDavid taking the point again there. Going right up close to the net. That was a really good shot. Really, pretty much 45-degree angle on that. So that was really good. Really scary up close to the net with these smash shots. Nice. Able to make it all the way around the corner to hit that back. And it's Lugia's point. Yeah, Lugia's point. Going to 30-all now. Unlucky, not able to return that. Oh, we've got to a juice as well. Now we're going to need 2 points to win this one. Bit of lag there, that's alright. That's a nice angled shot again by Lugia. Lugia going for a lot of those shots actually, and seems to be paying off. Hey Brass Beep, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing fine today. Oh no, we got some lag. Oh no, we're caught up. Cool. And that lob shot. Still able to return them though.
Nice.
That was a very strong rally. And yeah, going to Lugia there, 2-0. Yeah, still was a play for, but Lugia win there, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, good job on that.
Yeah, that was a really good rally at the end there as well.
That was a close game. Yeah, the second game was very close.
Okay, so next one in the set, so that's first one, and I need to write the score down as well. Lugia 1 point. Okay. Next one's 17. I think that's Shogi, so that's banned. And the next one is 23, which is Texas Hold'em, I believe. You can skip this one. It's not a free skip, so it's up to you. You both have to agree if you want to skip it, but it will use up your one skip.
Do you want to skip?
I think I want to play.
Okay, I'll play.
So we're playing
And
Texas
it's 5
Hold'em.
rounds or 10?
It's 5 rounds.
Okay. And we have the Mario cards, just to let you know.
Alright. Yeah, it doesn't really matter for this. The only one it really matters for is obviously Hanafuda, but yeah, it can be agreed between the players. Okay. Alright, let me get the red marker again. Okay, yeah, they're playing Texas Hold'em. Deciding not to use up the skip. Obviously, it's not currently in the RNG list. It probably will be after this tournament. But just to keep everything uniform, for now, we're keeping it outside of the RNG list. Anyway, Showdown. And Lugia has a 3 of a kind there. Taking the... it's only 20 pot, but it's still going to be a slight lead at the start. Not bad. And as we know, if you hit around 200 chips, it's going to be pretty much impossible for anyone to catch up. So we've seen that basically every time Texas Hold'em's come up. And each time it happens, you've just got to fold. So, but it'll be interesting to see if that happens here. I think this is the third one. Can you move the box to the right so we can see Lugia's stack? Yeah, yes, I can do. You know what, I'll do that. I can just crop it instead of being lazy. There we go. Right, that covers it up well. I just have to adapt basically to every time it happens. Okay, so we've got a 30 pot now, and Showdown we have a 2 pair. Yeah, both players actually deciding to fold there. CPU 2 now on 115, got a slight edge. And also another thing I forgot to mention, that people already know it by now. If a CPU wins, no points are scored. So a lot of the time on these 4-player games, quite often we see a 0-point match, and a lot of the time on the stats sheet we see a lot of draws because that's technically counting as a draw. Pair of 3s in the middle though, so everyone's gonna have something at least. Much bigger pot this time, 55 at least already. And it looks like Lugia's just got a pair. Who's taking that? It's going to be CPU 1 taking that pot, now in the lead as well.
One of the CPUs who wins.
Yeah, only 2 more rounds left, so we're going to need a massive raise game here, I think. Unless both players decide to strategically go for a draw. Lugia obviously in the lead, so it could be useful, but there's still 2 games left, so it's not that easy to tell at this stage whether going for a draw is a good idea or not. All players deciding to play this one. Another 20 points. And yeah, interestingly, 10 there. So, 10 each. So that's 60 total. Could put anyone in the lead right now. There's a lot going on. 10s by everyone. Lugia deciding to call there. KyleDavid does go for the raise though, and fold in CPU2 actually. Lugia's going for the call. Final card's going to be put down. There is now 120, so this is basically the deciding round now. Lugia decides to bet. KyleDavid again going for the raise, consistently raising each other. We're basically going for a win now. I mean, the other players have only got 175. There's 200 in the pot. This is the deciding round. Showdown. It's a 2-pair for Lugia. Full house for KyleDavid, though. And he's going to take the pot. It's still possible.
And I jumped on it when I saw that 2-pair.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still possible for Lugia to win or another player, but it has to be an all-in. Yeah, so we see now.
Oh, I think that only the person who can time me is CPU1, because if Lugia wins, he'll only get, I think, 65 chips.
Yeah. And that's relying on the CPUs actually going for it all in, because a lot of the time you're relying on them raising as well.
They're just calling.
Now KyleDavid's folded. I might as well reveal the cards. Lugia's got a pair of 8s here, with aces high in the middle. 2-pair now. Lugia doing as much as possible, but I don't think there's going to be much from this. Lugia's taking the pot, but it's still not enough to take the win. So KyleDavid's taking the point. It's now 1-1.
Good game. That was a pretty good fourth
Thanks.
round.
Okay, so we've got 200, 85, 60, 55. Alright. So it is KyleDavid Win. Going into game 3, which is game 33. Which might be Karen or something.
Bowling.
It's bowling. Okay. Bowling's been banned. So we go again. Bans coming in really useful this set. Number 30. That's Pig's Tail or something.
That's an RNG heavy.
That's in the RNG list, so you have the choice to skip it. Obviously, if one person decides to play it, then it does still go ahead. It's up to you.
I'll play.
I want to skip.
You're playing? Alright. We're going for it. Going for the RNG here. So we're playing Pig's Tail, and I think its penalty cards are allowed.
Wait, I thought that the rule for RNG was it only took one person to skip.
Oh no, that's in the qualifier sets.
Oh, okay.
Because I had a slight advantage. But yeah, in actual sets, you both have to agree to skip. Okay, let's get Pig's Tail up. Oh, KyleDavid taking 4 cards there, I believe. And Lugia taking a few now. Hey, Jokermarth, what's up? We're going to be playing some Smash later on, so if you want to stick around for that, feel free. Also, anyone here, !mid-run. If you see the orange trees in the buys in the channel points list, definitely buy some, because I think we need another 5,000, and then we're going to get a full 8-hour marathon over 2 separate streams. So that'll be cool if we can get that.
Ooh,
This is getting really risky now. Massive pile of cards in that centre. And unfortunately for Lugia, And hey, Boss Gamer.
Maybe I can
Everyone's
step
showing
on
up
that.
here today.
Ooh.
Hope you're all doing well. You join for Smash? Alright, it's going to be in about an hour, so stick around for that if you want. It's going to be an open lobby as well. Going to be testing out Steve. Yet again, more cards for Lugia here, unfortunately, and yeah, pretty much beneficial for KyleDavid to close out the match instead of discarding penalties. Pretty much guaranteed win now, I believe.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't like this game.
And yeah, KyleDavid taking the win. So it's 2-1.
GG's.
Yeah, 12-9.
So if you either tie or win in the next game, you win the set.
9-12. Yep, that's right. So it's KyleDavid win again. Coming down to RNG a lot of the time. And this is the massive thing. This is exactly what I was talking about with Crystallized playstyle. He does go for a lot of RNG, and clearly it's working here for KyleDavid as well. We have last card, which is yet again more RNG. It's not on the RNG list, but we do have a skip. So I'll leave it up to you.
Skip.
I'll play.
Oh, we're going for the play again. All right, last card. But we do have the option for a CPU to win, and or the chance for a CPU to win. So last card is to first place, and CPUs are on normal.
Yeah, I feel like I really have to go for this right now because this gives me a 75% chance to win the whole thing.
Yeah, this is pretty much really beneficial. This is what I was talking about earlier with Texas Hold'em. In game 2, we didn't really know whether it was beneficial for going for a tie and scoring 0 points. Now it's quite obvious that because this is the last game before deciders, that pretty much a 75% chance at RNG is definitely worth going for. Okay, let's hide the cards though. We might need a bigger box for this one, seeing as it can get kind of insane. KyleDavid having to draw a lot of cards there. Same with CPU too.
Ooh.
And let's do that. Yeah.
Whoa.
Lugia on the last card now. And Lugia managing to finish as well. It's 2-all. We're going to a decider now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you only get 3, Joker
Didn't
Mark.
expect to win that.
Yes, that was a really quick game of last card, and it's a Lugia win. So we're now going to game 5.
I changed it to red at the end because I was pretty sure he didn't have red, but then he matched the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of unlucky there with the numbers. We have game 31.
Golf.
Which is golf. Okay, you have a skip? Or you can play? You want to play? Alright, let's go. So it's 3 holes.
9 holes?
It's 3 holes, random hole start, and random person start. And obviously if we get a tie here, which is quite possible, then we can go to a game 6, and that has happened. Hey Chrono, and hey Wiz. So many people here. Sorry you're late. Hey, no worries. Your set's going to be literally in like 5-10 minutes, so get ready for that. Yeah, no apologies. No apologies needed. Okay, I don't need the red box anymore.
Same spot, really.
So we're starting on hole 7. And yeah, pretty much exactly the same start for both players, but interesting to see how they deal with the trees here.
Very close.
Yeah, it's a good shot for Lugia.
Ah.
Looking at Kyle's now.
Unlucky.
And it's out of bounds, yeah, and the massive problem with the trees on this map.
I never said I was a smart man.
Yeah, the out of bounds is really unforgiving on this map. You feel like you're in the safe and you're just not. And it's really frustrating.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I needed that.
Stream died for you. The stream is still up. I've got no drop frames. When did I get 13 clubs? Basically,
Okay.
when I started the system, every 4 hours of watch time gave you 1 club. And that's where they came from. Just to give people a decent head start.
Oof.
Did not think that was going in.
Yeah, it's a good shot there,
Thought that
though.
was gonna-
And we're starting with a bogey per player, so it's still even.
Hmm.
And as we know now, obviously, because we started on hole 7, we've got 8 and 9 coming up now, which seem to be happening quite a lot, actually. We seem to be getting a lot of 7, 8, and 9. Out of bounds, unfortunately, in the water hazard. And it's KyleDavid's turn. We are going to be starting Lugia over on the rough, though. It's a good shot. It's going to end up with KyleDavid on the fairway.
Nice.
Oh.
Wind is quite hard to deal with here. Full power shot, and yeah, nicely dealt with. And Lugia taking the birdie, so bring it back to par on his score sheet.
Still tied.
Yeah, KyleDavid having the possible advantage now. Unfortunately, not able to take it. It's a difficult shot with the wind on this map. But yeah, it's still tied, and it's a birdie for both players, so it's still even. There was a chance there. We've got one more hole. All depends on the wind on this map. Completely dependent. Some wind is just impossible to make it across, and some just make it totally easy. But we'll see. Lugia going for the safe shot.
Ooh, I don't know. Risky, but if you get it, you probably.
KyleDavid thinking about hopping across.
Yes.
It could be beneficial. Yeah,
Probably should practice this hole before the tournament.
Yeah, 3 mile an hour. If you've got 4 mile an hour west, you can't make it across. But 3 mile an hour, it is possible. You just need full power, and it's really risky and online, especially if there's like a sudden lag spike all of a sudden. Then you're kind of stuck in the water hazard. But yeah, still on the rough here, and we're going to have to make that across. So Lugia could still be in the running for a decent score here. You're banning Hanafuda, President, and Chess. Okay, thanks, WizKid.
Ooh.
Yeah, Crystallize versus WizKid. Get ready, because it's going to be happening soon. Oh, and it's out of bounds for Lugia.
I don't understand that.
It's going to be Lugia's shot again.
Partially out of bounds.
You're banning Shogi, Mini Shogi, and Hex. Yeah. Making up for it, though, with a par overall. So we're ending with a +1.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not possible for KyleDavid to make it across. I think it's much more likely now, though. Now it's still 3 mile an hour. It's just barely going to get across. You get stuck in a trap on this map where you're in the rough and the wind's working against you.
Is it too late to vote to skip?
Oh, that's it.
Good game, Lugia.
Good game. Came down to the
And that's
wire.
going to end the set, so it's double bogey. Final score is going to end up being 0 and +2. So that's the end of the set. Lugia wins. And it's 0 +2. So at the end of all that, Lugia ends up with 3 points. KyleDavid 2. KyleDavid unfortunately knocked out of the tournament. Lugia continuing now into, I believe, winners quarterfinals against, I'm not sure, Aaron the winner. I know, never mind. It's against John, Giraffe John, and yeah, so that's losers round 3. So that'll be coming up.
All right, well,
good
game though. It's very exciting.
Yeah, GG. And yeah, that's going to conclude the set. So thank you for watching. Wherever you're watching, links in the description for the Discord's link and all that. And if you want to join, we do a ton of other different events and tournaments and things. So you can have a look at what's going on there. Thanks for watching, and peace.